Fresh off the coattails of Sly 2 back in 2004, I saw an advertisement for Sly 3 on the back of the playing manual one time when I was a kid, and to say that I was shocked there would be another Sly game would be an understatement. I was I was in Toys R Us, and I remember seeing a demo of the Cooper game, having a drinking game with the dingoes over in the level Rumble Down Under, and to say that I was shocked and hyped for the game will be putting it mildly. It's I was very excited to play the game, Aim Sly 3, and when I got over to GameStop, I I remember buying it and having a blast with it. So in in Sly 3, it takes what Sly 2 has brought to the table and doubles it up by 100. There are a lot more characters and a lot more movesets than one could ever imagine, and it was it was it was pretty fun. You get to play as the Guru, the Panda King, Penelope, Dimitri, and you're going through different sets of levels. Like going through Venice, Australia, Holland, China, uh, this this pirate country or place called Bloodbath Bay, and finally there's the final level called Doctor M's Island, which brings me into the story. This game is about Sly Cooper trying to bring in more members to to get into this high security vault called the Cooper Vault. It's got a lot of riches, a lot of possessions, and it's basically the legacy of the Cooper clan, which was built up by Slankton Common the Second. It's a pretty fun game, but the only catch to it is that it's being controlled by Doctor M, who has already set up shop and built a fortress. And to say that he is paranoid would be underselling what he has come out to do. But he's not the only one. There are a lot of villains in this game. There's Don Octavio, there's the Mass of Dark Earth, the Black Baron, General Sao, and LaFouille. Captain LaFouille, mind you. They, for perhaps the first time in the game, they're not in their own criminal organization, and they're not closely tied to each other. They're each running their own thing and just making sure their operations run smoothly. Like for example, Don Octavio wants to be an opera singer, eh, and he wants everyone to be fans of that genre again for some reason, even though he's already way past his due date. There's the Mask of Dark Earth, who who basic which basically acts like a symbiote, if you will, and mind controls the user and makes them bigger, and stronger. There's the Black Baron, who runs his own dogfight tournament called Aces. there, there's a spoiler to his secret character, but I'm pretty sure most of you already know who the Black Baron is. And perhaps the scummiest of them all is General Sal. He wants to marry the Panda King's daughter Jean King to to build a greater generation of Panda Kings and General Sal's. Needless to say, he's a chauvinistic, misogynistic scumbag, and he needed to be put down, which by, By the way, I was very shocked to learn that we are actually going to be playing with the Panda King. Same for Dimitri. As pleasant, I was surprised to see him again as a member of the Cooper gang. I was I was shocked, especially when I saw the file on the website, which when it was still active. Anyway, oh yeah, and then there's Captain Lafouille. He is trying to look for some treasure and trying to get the scuba diving gear, and he later gets Penelope, which ends up in a in a sword fight to the death if you play the game. Yeah, and and finally, Dr. M. This guy, he may be one of the deadliest Cooper foes next to Clockwork. I mean, this guy made a huge amalgam of creatures like the mutant primate, which has sloth arms, a turtle's body, and just uh, its hind legs looking like some sort of a gorillas. I'm not really sure what, but there's also the anglerfish, which has missiles for arms. That thing was scary to me when I was a kid. Won't lie to you about that. And there's the whale fly. It was pretty bizarre, but pretty funny to look at, if I'm being honest. And the final boss fight was was just epic. I mean, you're basically just trying to stay on your toes, and you're trying to make sure he doesn't make sure that Dr. M doesn't hit you. It was pretty difficult to say the least, but I got through it, especially with Carmelita when she joins the chat. But as far as personal feelings towards the games go, it was it was pretty good. Although I kind of like Sly 2 a little more because it was a lot more fun. It was a lot more simple, at least for me. Not to say that this doesn't do the game any justice, but you can chalk it up to personal preference. I mean, I'm glad that this game has level select. It's got different features, and it's got this funny ass video where there's a remix of Greasy Sweet. But yeah, I I really do love this game, and in fact, it's one of my favorites. It's just that I prefer Sly 2 a little more. I grew up with Sly 2, and while I love Sly 3, it just it just lacks in that one factor that makes it a bit more memorable to say the least. But hey, I mean, you had to get Murray back in the game, so that that kind of evens out there. Anyway, I have plans on reviewing Sly Cooper Thieves in time tomorrow, and I hope you're ready because I've got a lot of things to say about it, and some are good, some are bad, but it's mostly bad. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to give me a like, or if you don't like it, it's fine, but be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.